This week's Trump Triumphant will be dedicated to the memory of one of our great right wingers, Chuck Woolery. We miss him dearly. And you can find most of his stuff on YouTube. At Maestro Drake 1 on X. I'm going to see about verifying. If I don't do the Thanksgiving deal, I will do the Christmas one for sure. There's going to be a Christmas one. You know there's going to be one. Of course there will be. Plenty of time to get verified before 2025. Let us go down the list of things. What do we got? Trump. So this is from Alex Jones. Remember when Alex Jones was banned? Remember when he was banned off the internet? Now he's like, accepted. They love him. Breaking. Trump has announced a plan to prosecute the Biden administration for human trafficking and sex slavery. So we see what's going to happen. Somebody's going to go to jail. Dark mode is the way. So that's responding to dark mode. President Trump deserves the FBI director of his choosing. That's from Mr. Matt Gaetz, who's still there. He's still online. If he was really guilty of anything, he would not still be here. He would not still be here. Okay? This is a Fabletics Men. This is what I wrote. Okay, so it says this sale is intentionally misleading. Oh, I love that. I love that X is now calling attention to like advertisements. Will they do that on Blue Sky? Probably not. They can't be asked. Buyer beware, I wrote, trust the veteran merchants who care. Just those people, those veteran merchants that you've known for years. Amazon being one, eBay, Small Business Saturday, all that stuff. Okay? I mean, whatever you've been using for years. Here's Jeremy Griggs, D-Day Cobra, Mr. Geek and Gamer himself. Which console was the best? He says 360. And I know that this is not really an argument, but I said original 360 might have been fine, but not worth paying $300 for an unintentional doorstop or paperweight ever again. Would never go back to that, ever. So I don't say he's wrong. I think the 360 had a lot of great stuff. PS3 was easily a contender. The Wii was the most popular with old people because they could just do stupid shit. Laura Loomer, you know there isn't going to be a peaceful transition of power. Democrats are not going to let Donald Trump and his cabinet have an easy transition. So I guess what she's saying is that we're anticipating a sequel to January 6th, at which we hope that doesn't happen. I mean, it cannot happen. Okay? Trump is still entitled to Secret Servicemen. There has to be, the military has to take his side. There cannot be, well, I guess what needs to happen is neither Biden or AOC or Jill Biden or Kamala Harris has control of the military during that day of inauguration. They have to not have control. Okay? Now, legally, we would say that once Trump is inducted in, but Trump should morally have power of the military on that day and not have bullshit going on. What happened with the police leading in Jake the Barbarian? What was that about, right? Is it the best or the worst? It needs a remaster, I said. So that's that one. Here is another nomination. Will serve as, so Masad Paulos will serve as senior advisor to the president on Arab and Middle Eastern affairs. Okay, so that's good. Here is Vivek. Vivek Ramaswamy says the real threat to our democracy is the unselected bureaucracy. Orwellian doublespeak. Yeah, I don't trust any rule changing that's against the people. JD Vance, I reposted this. John Bolton has been wrong about everything, so I guess Cash must be pretty awesome. We're talking about Kash Patel for FBI, to lead the FBI. Amen to this, who agrees. JD Vance, this is Danica Patrick. JD Vance says, take every square inch of U.S. farmland back from China. Do not leave them with a single blade of grass. Yeah, mail them the old blade of grass that nobody uses. Just here's a partying gift of your failure. Put Trump up. I said put a Trump version. Look at that turkey. I always thought there would be hard light holograms. This I envisioned for. I thought about this kind of thing, this kind of technology, but not with drones, but like just hard light pixels, right? That just kind of float in the air. I thought about this technology for 18, 19 years, almost 20 years, I thought about this technology being real. So here it comes to life. We're in this time period. Where's Trump's drones at? Yeah. So, I mean, there's another turkey. This is the same one. But I thought about this technology for almost 20 years. In memory of Ana de Busseret, who a fierce advocate for freedom, common law rights, and sovereignty, she stood unwavering for justice and accountability. Okay. Don't know if she was completely on Trump's team, but Joel got scammed. This is Joel, Barscale Thor Joel. Um, Vinny ruining his camera. This is a thing. Oh, I gotta check out this. This is Banjo Kazooie stuff. Banjo, who is the Banjo Xbox? Commission is now available. Okay, so let's get to this some other stuff. Here we go. Chad for the win. Okay, so this is Chad. Chad nominates Sheriff Chad Chronister. Chronister for administrator of the Drug Enforcement Agency for over 32 years. Okay, so you have Sheriff Chad for Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so I don't know where that is. One of the states, not California. So Chad for sheriff for the DEA. So we have different branches of. Okay, so Lex Friedman wants to bring on Zelensky. Oh yeah, Joe Rogan did not want to bring on Zelensky. Yeah, that happened. Elon Musk says true. Okay. See you in Ukraine. So he wants. So Lex Friedman wants to go to Ukraine to see Zelensky. Vivek says, I reposted this. NIH grant distributions have turned into a joke, but the most ridiculous part is that 70% of the federal funds often granted to these universities go to fund their overhead slush funds, which subsidizes DEI. Okay, so what is happening to our schools? You know, and you can't even go to accredited college without something going wrong. So it's keeping DEI and other nonsense away from universities and like Bryman College and all these colleges where you go for 9 months. Or Kevin Sorbo, the fact that the left is terrified of Kash Patel tells me everything I need to know. God promised men that good, obedient wives would be found on all quarters of the world. Then he made the world around. Anna, yeah, she's looking like a model there. Anna Paulina Luna. This is not just another pick. This will fundamentally change our country as we know it. Kash Patel is a brilliant mind and one of the few I trust in DC political orbit. He helped me war game a few things and will ensure the FBI is respected again. Yeah, the FBI is a joke. I still remember, what is it? One guy ran into the back door of the White House. Was that during Trump's administration or Obama's? I can't remember. But he was like going into the back door, and then they had to fire the Secret Service woman in charge. So here's the announcement that Kash Patel will serve as the director of the FBI. That's going to be good. What is the cheapest thing someone could buy you and you will still be happy? Pioneer Chicken. My Pioneer Chicken is still closed. You could buy one favorite childhood toy. That would be the ROB. Now here I wrote in Japanese, Suteki na, I forgot what it is from memory. But it's fantastic memories, lovely memories at Real Donald Trump. This is Donald Trump awards the President's Cup at sumo match. And he carried that trophy. He picked up that trophy, which is heavy. But it's good for your back, I guess. And you had the sumo wrestlers there. And it was a nice event. That was when Shinzo Abe was still alive. Rest in peace to voice actress Megan Lofting. She was the Baroness, so that's a shame. We love the Baroness. Donald Trump Jr. says cash, and I say we're cashing in. Here, Luna says more women need to run for office. At Gina Carano. What's the best lesson you learned from your mother? Don't buy into the fake news. Good advice. Here I wrote flowers by cash. Somebody will get that. Vivek tweets, a taxpayer-funded hotel for illegal migrants is owned by the Pakistani government, which means New York City taxpayers are effectively paying a foreign government to house illegals in our own country. This is nuts. So yeah, shutting down this stuff. So this one's the idea that the BRICS countries are trying to move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. We require a commitment from these countries that they will neither create a new BRICS currency nor back any other currency to replace the U.S. mighty dollar. Or they, I don't know what more. Let's see. I said BRICS can get bricked. So, or they will face 100% tariffs. So, yeah, they can find another sucker to do that. So, I guess there was a movement to go and try to get rid of the almighty dollar in change to some weird currency. Ellen DeGeneres, her home got flooded while she moved to the UK. Pity for her. Here we have from the True Social. I follow this one because Trump does not. Trump just goes to True Social. He does not come here often. But when he does, it matters. I had a very productive meeting with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada, and we discussed many important topics that require both countries to work together to address, like the fentanyl and drug crisis. I still think of Kate Quigley when I think of fentanyl and how that really, like, she had to really change her life. I don't know if she's going to ever publicly speak out against that stuff. I mean, it really, I think she should. I think that she has a moral obligation to that kind of thing to just really, you know, just change your life. That stuff's not good for you. It's not good for you. But anyway, yeah, Justin Trudeau is a piece of shit, so Trump had to put him in his place. Name one thing Kamala Harris is good at. I said wasting our tax dollars of California resident. To the OSU seniors, I know it sucks to lose Florida, Michigan, but for your, okay, so this is all. We're proud of you. Yeah, it's JD Vance. He's got that spirit. He's got that spirit. So we have should new border czar Tom Homan order the arrest of any Democrat governor or mayor that interferes with any Democrat or Republican that interferes with the mass deportation of illegal immigrant aliens. So in the city of state, just go for it. So anybody that interferes. And we got summary of California high-speed rail project. Originally projected to cost $33 billion, now projected to cost between 88.5 and 127.9 billion. Estimated completion date was 2020 as of 2024. 0 passengers have been transported, and the majority has not. Okay, so we're spending poorly. So this is our. I haven't really seen this full tweet. Have been transported, and the majority has not been fully designed. Received 6.8 in federal funds, requesting 8 billion in additional. So we're not even. So it's a mess. I mean, I guess you could just not build. You could just like tie everybody to the seat and just have the wind hit them. I suppose. Maybe even get like a giant windshield. A giant windshield instead of just building compartments and stuff. Just like everybody has to wear a seatbelt. That we'll save some money there. How about that? High speed rail without the walls and the ceilings. Just everybody has to wear seatbelts, and then the stewardess will come to you like you're flying it like you're flying an airplane. Okay, so everybody remembers this. If they committed a crime, deport them. Zelda, Zelda stuff. Donkey all confused. I call him Mark Zuckerberg, and I will call him Mark Zuckerberg until I probably get a premium account. Thanks to Newsom, Phillips 66 and Valero are leaving California for a total of 14% our refinery capacity with no replacement. Now we find Chevron may be in the same bore, and investors might want to tank the stock. So list of ways to kill California. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but it doesn't look good for gas. How many ways are you going to like raise gas? How many ways are you gonna make people go and get electric, or you just ride a bike? So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen to gas. I'm never going to let this go. That Islamic terrorists were allowed to have. Yeah, Islamic terrorists were allowed to have Facebook and Instagram, and Zuckerberg labeled me and several others. This is Laura Loomer as dangerous individuals. Yeah, but then they ban all these people. See, these are all the people. No, not these people, but other people like Alex Jones, Donald Trump. They banned Donald Trump, but they had like O.J. Simpson. They had controversial members of ISIS. So, yeah, that's fucked up. Louis Farrakhan banned from Facebook. Who else? You got Milo Yiannopoulos, Alex Jones. Yeah, they were banned. I remember why Alex Jones was banned from Twitter, because he was kind of like pestering a reporter, but there was a larger context to that pestering. Was he harassing him? Yes, but he had made the first assault against Alex Jones in an article. So they were taking the reporter's side, who know I don't even know the guy's name. That's how unimportant he was over Alex Jones. So, uh, breaking news: Robert F. Kennedy Jr. allegedly intends to require Coca-Cola to begin using cane sugar instead of high fruit. If they use cane sugar and not some of the weird chemicals that kill you, I might go back to Coca-Cola. But I like when I buy Pepsi, uh, I buy all natural sugar Pepsi, and this is what's in my fridge. Yeah, see in here, this is real sugar Pepsi Cola. I don't like to get anything else. I only like to get the real sugar Pepsi. The one I like even more is Fentimans. It has that wolf sort of profile of the wolf. Fentimans Cola is even better, but they used to carry it at Target, and they stopped. I'm like, fuck. So that's that for that. David Hogg says, most liberals have left Twitter. I'm not leaving. I like being surrounded by people who disagree with me because it's when I learn the most. You learn to earn. 87th birthday to Ridley Scott. I think he directs too much. I think he's become the Stephen King of directing. Like, he's directing all these things, and it's like, isn't there something you don't like? Thelma and Louise is what I have to watch. I have to watch that one. Elon Musk, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The government is Harvey Weinstein, TLDR. The Me Too floodgates are open and the stories are pouring out. It's 100 times worse than any of us knew. We've been silent for too long, afraid of the consequences of speaking out. So, yeah, Harvey Weinstein's trying to get approval. Is this a joke? I don't know what that is. Oh, Ivanka News. I forgot what this was. Laura Logan. Okay. Bill Gates wants to work with Trump and his administration. I just stuck my tongue out at that. I'm like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. This is how the news by the people. So the news should work by the people for the people. So this is about AI. I think there was a post I saw that Phil McGraw, Dr. Phil, is using Grok, which is an AI sort of program. Gremlins, William Shatner. One language you wish you could speak fluently, Japanese, Nihongo. According to a Brookings projection, America's population could decrease by over 30% if the Trump administration issues mass deportations, closes the border. Added context, the claim that the population could decrease by over 30% seems to be based off of Brookings' projected population. In the year 2100, 226 million with zero immigration, both legal and illegal to the country, which is not something that Trump or anyone else has proposed. So, I like that this is the thing about X, is that there are some things that they can get wrong, and then you add context later. So readers added context. Okay, so that's always important. There's Alex Jones, looking like he could live another 15 years. Maybe. Could live another 15 years. Could be up to 70 years old. Dolph Lundgren's cancer-free. This is some cool. New York Post, not New York Times. They wouldn't care to look at him. Okay, inflation. Okay, so this is about inflation throughout history has been used as a pernicious tax. Trying to fight the inflation. Mainstream, they lied about Biden being sharp as a tack. Yeah, no. World's hardest game. The tape coming out. So, Elon Musk knows what a nasty piece of shit Mark Zuckerberg is. So it's been going on about Mark Zuckerberg and how bad he was. The local sheriff's gearing up to help Trump carry out mass deportations. Yep, that's right. Just a reminder, our page does not take views on politics or religion. Believe what you want, we believe what we want, and we won't get into any arguments. That's the way it is. That's the way it's got to be. Ivanka Trump, Justin Trudeau. So yeah, he's a twat. Let a Nazi into the chambers, didn't he? The New Woke Times, the New York Post, posture team of good lads. Yeah. Star Wars Arcade. So I talked about other things. There's memes. Top 30 must follow truth tellers. So there you go. Conquer. Oh, yeah. If only Chris Seaver could be bothered to watch you play. I like the N64 version. Yeah, so Chris Seaver can't.
Can I come back to Pikaka? Oh, Barry, I miss you so much.
Let's see. I love this scene so much. Now, who would I choose? if I had to choose, I probably would choose Mercedes McNabb. She's retired. But there is Christina Ricci. I would say though that this is my favorite Thanksgiving scene of all time. I love this Thanksgiving scene. I don't think it'll be duplicated with Jenna Ortega, but it's such a great moment for Wednesday. Great Thanksgiving film. I love that. Is debanking one's political enemies a federal crime? If not, it should be. Yeah, it should be. Um, oh yeah, Nancy Mace has been very. She got her way, and this is important. This is a woman's bathroom sign. It means the bathroom is only for women, biological women, hospital-born women. Okay, born in a hospital. You were born. The doctor. When the doctor looked at the birth certificate, wrote it, says this is a female. This is a girl. Okay, that's qualifies you to go to the women's room. There are hermaphrodites to be sure, but Matt Gates, MAGA is not your enemy if you want to replace the mindless establishment. Okay, so I think the rest of these kind of go back to Rob Reiner's gone. So research. What skill do you think? Research ability. Do the research. Don't miss it. Don't miss it at all. Yeah, I don't miss Black Friday. So most of it's about Thanksgiving and Black Friday. My friend Call UK got his new Spectrum unit, a brand new Spectrum that you can digitally put games on. No cassettes. Money laundering scheme. Yep. So Danica Patrick, pretty intense podcast. This is my concept of God, everyone. Uh, Tasha Yar became Selah in an alternate timeline. You know which alternate timeline. There's Maria and Shadow. We're rolling up together. We're rolling up till December 20th. Wiley Coyote. So most of it's just calling out the bullshit. We got through Thanksgiving. What would I say to this person? It's my voice because I do the voice of Donkey Kong. You can't flip off the dead. Better to point that towards us to make more sense. Yeah. There's other stuff. So, Gal Gadot. So let's go up to 23 minutes because Chuck Woolery died on the 23rd, and Optimus Prime. So that's pretty much it. This is the robot stuff that Elon Musk does. Here he is. Here he is with the children. This is cool. This is cool. Thanksgiving in Mar-a-Lago. I like the Taj Mahal better, but that's just me. I'm the Taj Mahal guy, you know. Solid beach reading. So that's it for now. There's more, obviously more stuff, but this basically rehashes the point. Okay, so here we go. So this is on Thanksgiving. Justine for mayor. Justine Bateman, okay? Let's look at her message, and then we're going to close it out. I'll tell you why I'm so adamant that every American have the freedom to express themselves. Every single person has something wonderful inside, something that God or the universe or magic or nature, whatever you want to call it, expresses uniquely through you and you alone. There has never been anyone else like you, and there never will be anyone like you in the future. If you have kept from speaking and expressing yourself, then that expression is lost forever. Okay? And that is unacceptable. And there's more to it. But, okay. If you have fear keeping you from that expression, then consequently keeping you from being completely yourself, look at any film. Violet. It's the map to go from a fear-based life to an instinct-based life. I see. Is that you? Are you in this movie? Are you in this movie? Violet. I see. JustWatch.com. Okay, so I'll keep a note of that. And check out Blunt Force Truth, BLUNT, like a blunt, Force Truth, and that's on YouTube. And you can see all the archives. And Chuck Woolery kept up with the times all the way through to his death. He retired in 2020, and other people have done the podcast. I hope that the people at Blunt Force Truth, just if they're not going to do any more podcasts because of Chuck's passing, that they at least do a nice closure, do a nice Chuck Woolery tribute, put up the best of Chuck Woolery, your memories of him. And if that's the last we hear of Blunt Force Truth, then that's it. Then happy memories. And thank you all for the memories. We got into 24 minutes now. What are we doing here? Stay tuned for more content.